Pro photography is the ability to control and manipulate light to match your creative vision and mold it into an image that is not only aesthetically beautiful, but also at a level where it can be sellable to clients. Of course, capturing the image is only half the process, and thanks to the powerful features found in Affinity Photo 2, the software actually offers a second chance to manipulate the lighting style and effect within your frame. In fact, you may be surprised with just how much control and precision these features put in your hands and how they can transform the atmosphere of an image, adding a premium feel to the frame and ultimately making it more sellable. So let's see how this technique comes together. While you can access the lighting option directly, for our tutorial we're going to add the effect to a live filter layer, and this is because using live filter layers makes the technique non-destructive. So if anything goes wrong or you simply wish to start again, then the image won't be irreparably changed or damaged. Head to the top of the interface, scroll down and select New Live Filter Layer, scroll across, down the options and find Lighting. A dialog box will appear, and you'll also see a number of control points linked by lines over your image. By default, the type of light is set to spot, so your control points will form a cone of light. You can drag out this cone to match the direction and size of light. What I'm going to do is try and create a shaft of light appearing from this window all the way into the museum. So I'm going to resize my cone, try and narrow in the light, and if you use the control points you can fine tune the size of the cone, how it's placed, the direction of light to match your vision of how you want the lighting effect to be. While the colour of the light will be set to white by default, Affinity Photo 2 allows a high level of precision to change this so you can best match the lighting in your scene. For our test image, I want to add a slight warm orange tinge to the light, so head to the dialog box and click on the colour box. When the wheel pops up, you can click on the colour that you want to use. So I'm going to go for an orange one, but maybe not quite as intense. There we go. Once the colour is changed, you may want to readjust the specular, shininess and ambient light sliders. And you'll see by adjusting these sliders, you can make the effect more natural. Okay, it's in this stage of the technique where we go a bit manual. Head to Layer, scroll down and select New Layer. Now head to the toolbox and select the paintbrush tool, and the keyboard shortcut for this is B. Select the colour of the brush. In our case we want a slight orange tinge. That should do nicely. And you can adjust the size of the brush using the square bracket keys. And what I'm going to do is just brush in a beam of light that will replicate a shaft of light coming through the window. Now, at first glance, this will look quite odd, but this is where the magic of blending modes comes in. So head back to your layers panel and change the blending mode of this layer from normal to soft light. And you can see instantly how that blends in to the rest of the image. If the effect is still too strong, you can further fine-tune the light by reducing the opacity of the layer. But actually, around 90% looks good for my image. Now, for a final touch of class, it's time to add that last bit of polish to your light shaft. Make sure this layer is selected, click on the Filters menu and find Blur. Scroll across and down and find Diffuse Glow. And you can fine tune the sliders to better suit your image, but actually this looks pretty good for my frame. So once you're done, you can click Apply, and there we go. All you need to do now is head to File, scroll down to Export, and you can save the file in your chosen format, whether that be a JPEG, TIFF or PSD. There we go. Have fun adding lighting effects to your image in Affinity Photo 2, and I'll see you next time.